What's up, Poetry Kingdom? Peace, love. You guys are amazing. Thank you all. I'm here today actually to say thank you to the Poetry Kingdom because the Poetry Kingdom is very much responsible for this. This is a new book that just came out called 2020 Division that I wrote and published on Amazon. You can go on Amazon and you search for Propaganda Poet, and you will find this is like the first, second, third thing that pops up. Um, this happened because of the Poetry Kingdom. This happened because Christopher Scooby Shadooby Dooby was up. GFY. Oh, no. GFY. There we go. I just wanted to shout out to Chris. Thank you. This is your fault. You are so responsible for this because not only did you introduce me to the Poetry Kingdom, but you introduced me to all of these other amazing online things happening. You opened up my doors to a new world, and I can never thank you enough for doing that. One of these days, we're going to meet in person, and I'm going to fucking hug you and say thank you for fucking reawakening me. This is your fault, GFY. So, anyway, um, there's also a special thank you to Lucy Sargent. Beautiful, creative, amazing human being who continues to share her love and light and talent and just amazingness as a human being with the world. And you guys, you make the world a better place. And Lord knows the world needs to be a better place right now. So thank you for that. Um, uh, Shout out and a thank you to Patrick Kahn, who just reached out to me about doing a live Instagram thing that we're going to do about this book in a week or two or something like that. So thank you all. And without further ado, here are some poems from this book that I wrote because of the Poetry Kingdom. So here's out of the first part of the book, which is subtitled Quarantine Quandaries. It starts with a quote from Dr. Anthony Fauci. I don't know how to explain to you that you should care for other people. I don't, what's simpler than that, really? So this is the title track, if you will, from called 2020 Divisions. I really don't know what to say anymore. I thought for sure that the world would be better than this. But I guess I was wrong. Time to go write another song. You see, this world makes no sense to me. So I make music and poetry. Planned obsolescence. This is a haiku, a tanka, a senryu. I don't know, look it up. You'll figure it out yourself. I call it a triku because either way I'm trying, right? Planned obsolescence. An honest to God message from God this past year. Message not received. The pointless. I'm going to let you guys read that. Let's see. Pennywise, copper thoughts. Why, or you know what? Wise as a penny. Maybe I'll do, yeah. Wise as a penny, copper thoughts. Why does it seem that those who make no sense always seem to be the first to put their 2 cents in? From what I can see, there are only 3 true shortages in this world: humanity, compassion, common sense. We owe this planet a recompense. I got the cell phone ringtone blues. I had to look when you weren't looking. Ill advised, perhaps unwise, but I just had to see the lies with mine own eyes. 'Twould seem that sometimes stardust is not, in fact, forever. It's probably pointless, but I just wanted you to know you're leaving me with quite the heartache in my soul. You were always my volcano, but I was just your smoke and ash. In this time alone, it's okay that you don't remember. Even if there is no longer an ember, I know the flames once burned bright. It's all right. If your picture fades, I still remember the days that we lived for and those nights that meant even more. Yes, this time alone brings memories from unknown. Questions beg for answers, just like loneliness begs for anything. It's okay if you don't remember. Life feeds on life. Found this broken bowl where a kitchen used to be. What is left of me? Past me always thought future me would fix this shit. Future me is pissed. Shifting in and out, permanence is a mirage, life temporary. Driving me crazy, this subtle susurration, no silent echoes. Empty plot of land, revisionist history, like being erased. The weight of darkness's whispers. I awoke to the sound of my self-esteem shattered, scattered shards of my heart spackled my soul with leftover dust. The sound of traumas past echo vastly across the backdraft of my eternity. I cry out for relief. From somewhere in human nature, an echo returns to me, a place that I no longer care to chase. But a kind reminder at least helps me face the whispers remaining, the pain left staining. Even though I am straining, I can still win this race, even if it is against myself. Shelter at home meets introspection. This year I turned 53, so I guess seeking. No, I'm not going to read that one. I'm going to read. Where did it go? Is it? I was going to read one. Oh, there it is. Shelter at home meets introspection. Oh yeah, that is the same one. Oh yeah, just kidding. I am going to read that one. Ha! Joke's on you. Shelter at home meets introspection. This year I turned 53, so I guess seeking a career just might not be for me. I set out to change the world, but somehow I ended up letting the world change me. I could have been I could have been the CEO of my own success, but I refused to sleep my way to the top. No! I have to stop thinking this way. Letting depression lead me astray, I have to start today, or maybe tomorrow. Sorrow suggests that I get lost in this mess. I need to fill out a request to assess the cost. The bottom line, time is becoming less and less. So much time has been spent on plan B, and this year I turned 53, and I can see that seeking a career just might not be for me. I want to live my life in poetry and music and people and places and so many faces that I need to meet. For too long have I dwelt in defeat. So fuck off, depression. I got shit to do, and I ain't letting anything get in my way, especially not you. So these are from the second part of the book called Politics, as in many bloodsuckers. Politics. Poetry should be a subtle punch to the face. Mila Blust said that. That was a haiku, by the way. Poetry should be a subtle punch to the face. Mila Blust said that. Yeah, there you go. Ha! That's a found triku, huh? Open season on poetries, and I got a fight club mentality and a they live reality. It feels like Sesame Street insanity every time I step out that door. Trapped in a capitalist idiocracy, married to rampant religious hypocrisy, with planned obsolescence bureaucracy, inviting the vultures to feast on the poor. We follow a piecemeal constitution in need of massive evolution. We need a new and improved revolution. They've been milking theirs for hundreds of years. It's time for real reclamation. Let's brand it, reboot the declaration, hopefully recapture the attention of this nation away from these systematic media spastic fears. We suffer snake charmer leadership because we have prepubescent readership. It's like a sad, sadistic comic strip. We're in a film that's both fluff and snuff. This neo-American dreamscape has been built on congressional class rape. How much more manipulation can we take? Just when is enough? Finally, enough. The price is far too high. The end is far too nigh. This will be the time that democracy forgot if we fail to rise up and heed the cry. It's kind of important, for us to do this. So a couple more out of the book. This is called hashtag the dynamic duo. Growing up, Batman was always my hero, but the Joker was real. One weaponized white privilege, the other became the system's victim. That was a triku couplet, if you will. Um, One last one. This is called Time to Break the Mirror. Human existence is the greatest theater, so entertaining. Our visions of God reveal ourselves more than our visions of God. Karma is kicking our collective asses, but it's all our own fault. Too many damn lists. Commandments, rights, soiled laundry. All we need is love. Those are all out of my book here. That is all most of y'all's responsibility and fault. Take the blame for this because I've written more in the last year and a half than I have in the last 20 years because of people like you and spaces like this. So, in fact, I'm gonna read you a brand new, some new shit. This is how horses clap, by the way. This is some new shit that I am going to share with you. This is newer than the book. Okay, this is called Will the Real Higher Education Please Stand Up? Hoarding knowledge in college and selling it to the highest bidder. This is the bitter truth. And it's cutting off the youth to any possibility of doing anything other too much weed. Remember that, kids. Too much weed. We're hoarding knowledge in college and selling it to the highest bidder. This is the bitter truth, and it's cutting off the youth to any possibility of doing anything other than scraping to survive, preventing the possibility of actually living until they die. This is all by design. This system is full of it. All the signs that say if you don't play our way, then good luck ever having a say in how this all goes down. The drain. I grow ever so tired of trying to explain how this pain is created so that the architect's greed and gluttony can be sated with all the hatred that they created. While they scream about it all just being fate or trying to convince us all that it's just innate, well, we're all just ingrates who don't know how to appreciate. Well, I'm here to remind you that it is never too late. We can unlock all the knowledge we want, and it can be for free. They don't have the only key. Street knowledge and spoken word college are always in session, where you can learn the most important lessons in our collective poetry slam sessions, where we can become the best inventions with very real intentions of teaching and learning from each other, each and every sister, each and every brother, so that we can all move forward together. Thank you for listening this evening to my poetry book, 2020 Divisions. I'm going to end things off with a little song that I want to dedicate. Specifically, I want to dedicate this to Chris Shadoobie, Scooby Gooby Dooby, and Lucy, because never underestimate the power of community and the power of music and poetry. A year ago, I wanted to kill myself. Now, I'm publishing books and recording CDs. And it's all your fault because this has been the greatest support group in the world. And I cannot thank you all enough. So without further ado, I'm going to leave you with this song dedicated to all of you because you saved my life and you gave me hope for the human race that I thought I'd totally given up on. Whenever I'm alone with you, you make me feel like I'm young again. Whenever I'm alone with you, you make me feel like I'm fun again. La la, la la, la la, la la, la la, la la, la la. Whenever I'm alone with you, you make me feel like I'm free again. Whenever I'm alone with you, you make me feel like I'm free again. however far away. I will always love, however long I stay. I will always love, no matter what I say. I will always love you. Whenever I'm alone with you, you make me feel like I'm home again. Whenever I'm alone with you, you make me feel like I'm whole again. However far away, I will always love, however long I stay. I will always love, no matter what I say. I will always love you. La 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 la. You know you want to sing along. La 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 la. However far away, I will always love you. Thank you all for listening. Thank you for encouraging my behavior. Thank you for making the world a better place, because the world really needs to be a better place.